Please don't tell me you're afraid of a child's brain being stimulated correctly. Hey, y'all, Gravity, any day above ground, live it. You know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right. Share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Folks, I live here in Georgia, and I guess bad politics can't escape you wherever you go. So shout out to Sister Felicia Killings over on Twitter. Check her out. She does excellent work and outreach in the Georgia communities. She put me on to something yesterday that it kind of shocked me. Let me put it on the screen and then I'll talk about it. So if you saw that article or you stopped to read it, I hope you did, because this is very, very troubling. So a $6,000 voucher program gets killed because somebody got in their feelings over people informing the public about school choice, or at least that's how they framed it. Now, you can go with that assertion, or you can go with this assertion that I'm going to give you, and this is just my opinion. I think this bill got killed for a year because the teachers union said something. Somebody from these teachers unions in Georgia, and probably even the national chapter, got wind of what the American Federation for Children did, and they know what was going to happen. As parents, we all know, both sides, men and women, we all know there's one thing we can all agree on. We want our children to have the best educations possible, from daycare all the way up to they graduate college, graduate school, if you will. And this program would have allowed a lot of kids to go to better schools, get their brains stimulated, crank out a better group of American students. And I think these teachers unions understood that if that happened, their power gets limited. Their power structure looks a little off, a little shaky. Because if you do your history on these teachers unions, they're basically politicians now. We saw how they acted when this whole situation with the Belle Biv DeVoe and the coffee venereal disease started. They were talking about they weren't going back in these classrooms until kids got the Belle Biv DeVoe. And I'm watching this and I'm saying to myself, why would you get pissed off over school choice? But we know why you would get pissed off over school choice, because these parents would say, okay, instead of having my kid go to the bad school in our neighborhood, I don't mind, if you're paying me for this, mind you, to send them 30 minutes away to the better school. And we've all heard the arguments that, oh, you're going to bring bad elements to good schools, or you're going to take out the good students from the bad areas, which means less money is going to be pumped into those bad areas, and them schools are going to close. Those are all valid arguments. I'm not saying that they aren't. What I'm saying is this. You're trying to say also in that article that this is something against the radical left. Now, it could be, maybe, if you want to think about it as the radical left don't want to see kids succeed because it would help their numbers. I guess you could look at it like that, but I think my assertion that this is teachers unions manipulating behind the scenes I think that's what it is. Because regardless of where these teachers teach, they're still getting paid regardless. So you take these kids out, all these teachers are going to be left with the bad kids, or the kids that didn't get into that program, and I guess they don't want to teach them. I guess they just want a steady paycheck. I don't know. But this is troubling. So, parent to parent, whoever watches this, go out there and make sure you get your voice heard. We need our kids to become the generation and generations that come out of these schools on balance. Because we have a lot of imbalanced people out here, and what you can intake in your formative years will help be your building block for the rest of your life. That's just my take on it. Let me get up out of here because the sun's all in my face. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Take care, stay safe. I'm out.